to my video. Hey y'all, so today we're gonna talk about anxiety and depression because I've been feeling it lately. I feel like, I just need to, I need to talk. I feel like I could really help people. Like I could touch people and I can get them, I can help them out. Cause we all go through the same things in life, and we don't always we ain't always willing to talk about it with other people because you don't want to feel like you're being judged, or you just don't want to feel like open like that. So what? Camera's over here, bro. Why are you looking right there? All right, listen. I'm gonna figure this out one day. So it's just for me, I'd be scared to open up to people because I don't want to feel judged. I don't want you to be like, oh, she got too many problems, or she crazy, or whatever, because it's normal. I didn't scratch my hand. Anxiety and depression is normal. It is normal, and it's okay to have it. It's not a disease. Is it a disease? It's not a disease. It's not a disability. Listen, need to Google that. Need to Google it. Depression is normal, and it's okay to have it and to open up to people about it, because you may make a friend talking about being depressed, or talking about having anxiety, or you might make a friend like that. I mean, hell, I got those problems. Let's be friends. Just saying. But depression, for me, I don't really have anxiety as much as I do as depression, but I'm starting to notice that I do get a little bit of anxiety. If I think too much about one thing, or if I stress too much about one thing, I get it. I'm already having anxiety about the snow, and it's supposed to be snowing tonight, and I'm already having I don't want to drive in it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do it. But I'm gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna have to calm down. I'm gonna have to, But I get depressed a lot. As a mom, as a human being, we go through so much in life. Depression is gonna come with life. Hey, whatever. I said it. But as a mom, just work, and it's just being a mom is nonstop. You have to keep going. You don't get a break. I kind of got a break right now because my daughter's my mom. But listen, hey, we worked it out. That's how it goes. But some people don't get those breaks. Some people it's just constant for them. And I feel like those are people that suffer the most because they can't go to another room and leave their kids and just cry it out, or listen to music and thug it out. They can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that, because kids being set the house on fire and be a whole lot of. But they can't do that, and I feel like those are people that get hit the hardest, the most with depression, because they probably feel like they all alone. It's they don't really get a break from their kids, or they just, I don't know, they just alone. Really, I feel bad for people like that, and I'd be just try to do other things that helps you get out of that mood. For me, when I'm depressed, I like to think about the water, ocean waves. I love the ocean. I love the ocean waves, and the sand on my toes, and just hearing the ocean waves and stuff like that. that really helps me. And then I also meditate, and I do yoga to try to get out of it, because sometimes it just hit me and I'll be like, I don't know. And like some people like myself that have like different forms of birth control pills, or birth control, whether it's a pill or thing they put in your arm, or the thing they put down there. I don't know what that's called. But some people, you get side effects from that too. You get, depression and anxiety from that too, especially if you just had a baby. It has to get in your system and, work things out. And then when you first have a baby, or not when you first have a baby, but yeah, when you first have a baby, you have like postpartum. Some people have it like, first night, first month, a couple months. Some people have it a year later. It just happens for them. And a lot of those people can't really get away. So they try to like talk to people, or like talk to their family or their friends, and it's just like they don't really understand. Like the only person that probably will understand is like another mom. But some moms or some people think that it's not really like serious, but I feel like it is really serious, and it's something that we shouldn't just brush under the rug when people bring it to you. Like if somebody say, oh, I've been depressed lately, or I'm just sad and I don't know what to do, and like some people don't have that coping mechanism. Some people don't meditate. Some people don't do yoga. Some people turn to drugs. Some people turn to drinking. So most moms drink a little wine. Okay, drink a little wine to help you. But not all people, can do that, or not all people can, not all people like wine. So, but some people, they take pills for it, or they drink, or they smoke weed or CBD, whatever. They use that. But I just feel like people get addicted to things. Like, we all know a lot of people get addicted to pills and, everything like that. But I just don't like prescription meds. I don't like having to take a pill for everything. Like, oh, you depressed, take a pill. Oh, you got anxiety, take a pill. Or, you have these things wrong, and it's like, I feel like there's other ways around it. I feel like we should just talk to each other and listen. Give people hugs, because some people be needing a hug sometimes. But I just feel like as people, we should listen more and check on your strong friends, because even though they strong, they be sad too. Like, I'm a strong friend and I be going through it. Like, I be sad sometimes, but I think about moments in my life that made me happy, or the ocean. Like I said, I think about the ocean a lot, and I just think about that, and that really helps me a lot. But I try to tell people, like, just relax, like, hug somebody, and just listen to people when they come to you, and don't say like, oh, that's not nothing, this is what I'm going through. Like, everybody has a problem. Nobody's problem is greater than the other. Just because it may be a small problem don't mean that it's not a serious problem, because that person can feel like, oh, what I'm going through is not nothing, or they might go kill themselves, and they will never know how beautiful life is, or how beautiful life could have been to them, because and I just feel like, just listen to people, y'all gotta be listening to people when people trying to tell y'all that y'all gotta hug them. And like, some people being them toxic relationships, thinking that it's cute. It's not. Like, I've been in a toxic relationship, and sometimes I feel like I was a toxic one. Because when it was good, I just made a problem just arguing. So it's not always, But it's like when you're in a toxic relationship, you get a lot of anxiety and you get really depressed because you never know if that person really care about you. If you're not the toxic one. If you're not the toxic one, you'll never know if that person really care about you because, they always toxic or, they always bringing negative energy, killing the vibe, whatever. They always bringing that around, and you just never know if they, love you or not. And it's not okay to be in a toxic relationship. Like, it's okay if you're gonna fix it, if you working on it, but if y'all just gonna continue being toxic, your anxiety it's just gonna go through the roof, and your depression, all of that. You're gonna be worried about something. There's so much stuff in life to be worried about, and a toxic relationship ain't one of them, baby. You just gonna have to let it go and focus on yourself. But we all need to get like our mental health together, like especially like in today's society when it's like so many drugs and everything out here, and like kids be turning to drugs, and it's just like they be so like sad and suicidal. They get bullied at school, and it's like we need to pay attention to the kids too. This ain't just like adults. It's like kids be depressed and sad, and they don't have nobody to talk to, and the parents don't listen, and the parents just make it seem like it's not that serious. Like, you're fine, yada yada yada. Like, you just gotta take care of your kids. Like, I worry about my daughter being bullied because of her size. But I try to install like good things in her. Like, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're black. Okay, baby, you black. And that is the best race to be. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's the best. See, the best. Sorry. But I try to tell her things like that, so no matter what somebody else say, it won't bother her, or like, just don't bother her. Because I grew up being a strong person, but I never really got bullied. I mean, I got bullied for people who say, "Oh, you talk so proper," and it's just like, so like, how you used to get bullied for the stupidest things, like how, because I talk proper, because I use proper English. Like, what the heck? Who says that? How do you get bullied for that? Like, I didn't get bullied because I was fat. No, yes I did. But I was always like, the person I know. But it never really bothered me, like, when I used to get bullied for like being fat. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm fat, duh. And I take your man, okay? No. But it never used to bother me. It used to bother me when people say like stupid stuff, like, oh, like your hair, or what the hell is that? Ooh, y'all seen that? Like some lamp or something. Okay. But there was like, oh, like, your hair, or the way you talk, or just like stupid things. Like, who says this? Like, or, oh, you think you better than everybody because what? Because your family got money? What the? How do you get bullied for that? Like, how do you bully a kid that comes to school clean every day? Who does that? Like, and I was never like the person like, I'm better than you, I'm better than y'all. I was never like that. I just go with the flow. You should just, go with the flow. But as a child, those things could break a strong child down. They can be depressed, and nobody ever know. That kid go kill himself, and it's just like, well, I didn't know. And it's just like, you gotta know your kid. You gotta know your kid. You gotta know your friends. You gotta know your significant other, because life is just crazy. Life is just, just come at you fast, and you never know. But for the women who just had babies, and the men too, that's, new fathers and things, it could be hard. But you just gotta stick it out and learn how to open up and talk to people. No matter if you feel like they're gonna judge you, just try it. Just try, talking to somebody, and it might work. Or do some yoga like me. Yoga or meditate, whatever. Just do things that make you happy and work on your inner self. Learn or get to know your inner self. And I feel like you'll be better. You get to learn your inner self and know what you want. Know what you want out of life, and know that you want to get better with handling your anxiety and depression. And there's nothing wrong with taking pills or smoking weed or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just learn how to control it. So, because I don't want nobody to die. I hate seeing stuff when people be like, oh, like suicide. So it's so sad, because it's like that person could have just needed a hug. All that person probably needed was a hug, and they would have been all right. But life just too short, and too short to to be suicidal. Like, it's so sad. Like, just hug people. Just hug people and just watch people. Just hug everybody. Just hug. Hug me. Hug yourself, baby. Hug yourself, girl. Hug yourself. But that's it. I just wanted to talk about that because it's been on my mind lately. Depression and anxiety and stuff. So just love yourself. Just love yourself.